unification process of Germany, Italy, and then strange case of unification in Britain. Firstly, we discuss about the unification process of Germany, that is in the year 1866 to 1871. In the case of Germany in 1800, the nationalist feelings were strong in the minds, in the heart of the middle class people, and then they are united in 1848 to create a nation state out of the numerous German states, and at the same time the Persian soon became the Persia became the leader for the German unification process. And then the Prime Minister of Ottoman, Bismarck. He is one of the main architect for the German unification process, and also he got a great support from the Persian army and also the Persian bureaucracy. And then the unification process was completed after the Persia with so many wars between Austria, Denmark, and then France over the 7 years of time. And then at last in January 1871, the Persian king William I, who proclaimed the German emperor in a ceremony held at Versailles. At that time, the Germany was unified. That means the complete ending of the monarchical system, and the unification process was going on in 1866 to 1871. Then we discussed about the unification process of Italy. He is an Ottoman, Bismarck, and then unification process of Italy, that is in the year 1830 to 1861. Firstly, we discuss about before what is the conditions of unification process, and one of the main problem at that time, it's a fragmentation into several political unions, each under a different authority. And Italians one of the main problems, that's the Italians were scattered over the several dynastic states, and as well as the multinational Habsburg. And in the middle of the 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states, and out of one, there's a settlement was controlled by the Italian princely states, and the northern area that was controlled by the Austrian dynasty or the Austrian Habsburg, and the central area was ruled by the Pope, and the southern area that was controlled by the Bourbon kings of Spain. This is the main conditions before the unification process, and also the Italian language had not acquired one common form, and it is still had many regional and local variations are there. That's the conditions for before the conditions of unification process. The main problem that the Italians are living in a scattered area, and over several dynasties are there, and Italy was divided into 7 states, and that's the main problem at that time. They are facing the main problem. And then we discussed about the process by which was unified. That's the unification process. During the time of 1830s, Giuseppe Massenet, we are already studied what is the role of Giuseppe Massenet in the case of French Revolution. And Giuseppe Massenet has tried to unite Italy, and he formed two secret societies. First one is that is a young Italy, and second one that is a young Europe. But in the case of unification process of Italy, the secret society called Young Italy, and both the uprisings of 1831 and 1848 that was failed, and at last even the ruling Helots, they wanted the unified Italy, because at that time they will get they got an economic development, and at the same time the political dominance. And the unification of Italy was a result of so many wars. And the Prime Minister, at that time the Prime Minister, that is a Cavour, and Cavour made a tactful diplomatic alliance with France, and his successful succeeded in defeating defeating the Austrian forces in 1859, and a large armed force. That armed force was controlled or the headed by one of the famous person, that is Giuseppe Garibaldi. Another one, that is Giuseppe Mussolini, and this one the army volunteer or the head of the armed volunteer, that's Giuseppe Garibaldi. And a large number of armed volunteers under the leadership of Giuseppe Garibaldi joined into the unification process of Italy. And at last in 1860, they marched into the South Italy, and the kingdom of the two Sicilies succeeded to drive out the Spanish rulers with the help of the local people. That means one of the main role in the case of the unification process of Italy, that is the armed force. That armed force was headed by Giuseppe Garibaldi. And then in 1861, the Victor Emmanuel II was proclaimed as the king of United Italy. As the king of United Italy. That means the unification process was ended. And Rome as the capital city of the unified Italy. These are the processing of unification of Italy. Firstly, we discussed about the conditions before the unification. At that time, they are facing one of the main problems, that is a fragmentation into several political units, each under different authority. And at the same time, the Italians are scattered over several dynastic states, and also Italy, in the middle of the 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states. And these are the main conditions, these are the political conditions before the unification of Italy. Then after, the processing was started in 1830. The Giuseppe Mussolini formed one secret society, 2 secret society, but in the case of unification process of Italy, there's a famous one, that is only one, that's an N Italy. That's N Italy, but at the same time, the uprisings begins in 1831 and also the 1848. That was failed. And then after, the ruling alliance was demanded or wanted the unified Italy. Because of at that time, the unified Italy or the unification process, after the unification process, they thought that Italy was economically developed, and at the same time Italy has the political dominance in the other states. And at last, one of the famous persons, that's a Cavour, that's a minister, and the prime minister, and then the Garibaldi, Giuseppe Garibaldi, he is headed by the armed force, and that's one of the main role for the unification process of Italy. And at last, in 1861, Italy got the unification. So in Italy, that's going. The emperor was ended, or maybe the monarchy was ended. After that, in 1861, William Emmanuel II proclaimed as the king of United Italy. Then they desired Rome as the capital city of Italy. These are the main points relating to the unification of Italy. Then we discussed about Giuseppe Garibaldi. Giuseppe Garibaldi is the head of the armed force. That means that armed force is called Russians, and Red Shirts, that's the name for the armed force. And Giuseppe Garibaldi, he is an Italian general and also a politician and nationalist. And he is considered to be one of Italy's fathers of the fatherland. He named the fathers of the fatherland. Then at last, Garibaldi is also known as the hero of the 2 birds, because his military enterprises in South America and in the case of Europe. That means the unification process of America and also the Europe. He got a great support from that particular process. So he is known as the fathers of the fatherland, and at the same time hero of the 2 birds. And then we are discussing about Cavour. The real credit for the unification of Italy goes to Cavour, who became the Chief Minister of Sardinia in 1852, and also dedicated himself, his body and soul together to achieve his got independence and the unification of Italy. That means the complete aim, the complete complete life for successing the unification process of Italy. That means one of the main aims for Cavour, that is the unification of Italy, and also he was a good administrator, and through the tactful diplomatic alliance with France engineered by Cavour. That's one of the main way for the unification of Italy. These are the main points relating to unification process of Italy. Then means first one, there is a Giuseppe Mazzini, that's one of the important person for the unification process of Italy. Giuseppe Mazzini, he formed one secret society for the success of for the process of unification process of Italy, that is called Young Italy. The uprisings, that is in 1831 and also 1848, that was failed. Then the next person, that is Cavour. And Cavour is the Prime Minister of the Chief Minister of Sardinia in 1852, and he dedicated himself, his body and soul to achieve his God independence and also the unification process of Italy. And the next person, that is Giuseppe Garibaldi, he is the head of the armed force. That armed force name, that is Russia. Then we discussed about the unification process of Britain. That's a strange case. In the case of unification process of Britain, that is very strange because there is no British nation existed before the 18th century, and also the British had defended the Britain has defended history how to consolidate the nation states without uprisings and revolutions. That is one of the main thing in the case of the unification process of Britain. That is, Britain has a different history how it consolidated as a nation state without uprisings and then the revolution. And the British isle was inhabited by the ethnic English and Welsh and also the Irish language, and the English nation grew more in power and wealth, and it began to exert influence over the other nations of the islands. That means the English nation got a political dominance, and at the same time they got the economic development. That's why it began to exert influence with the other nations of the islands. And then the concept of nation states with the England as a center came in the 1688. That's the concept from 1688. And then after the parliament snatched the power from the monarchy. Then in the case of the Act of Union, that is in the year 1707, between England and Scotland, formed the United Kingdom of Great Britain. That means the Act of Union between England and Scotland resulted the formation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain, and then to ensure at the same time to ensure that the growth of the British identity, and so the Scotland cultural and the political institutions were suppressed, and also the British imposed control over the Ireland as well. And at that time Ireland has two sections divided into two groups. First one, that is Catholics, and second one, that is Protestants. The English favored for the Protestants because and also they helped the English helped them for the established their dominance in the role for the Catholics of Ireland. And in 1801, the Ireland was forcefully incorporated with the United Kingdom, and after so many wars, one of the important wars, that is the Irish War, and these are the unification process in the case of Britain. And one of the important things that there is no uprising and there is no revolution for the process of unification process of Britain. And then the symbol of the new Britain were the English language and also the national flag and the British flag, and then the British national. The British national that was beginning, God save our noble King. That is starting for the British undertaken the unification process of Britain. In the case of Britain, that's very interesting one. That is, there is no uprising and also there is no revolution. Then we discuss about what is the dissimilarities between the process of unification of Italy and Germany. Dissimilarities. That means what is the we are now studying talk about unification process of Germany, Italy, and also the strange case of Britain. Now we discussed about the dissimilarities between the unification process of Italy and Germany. First one that is German unification was not supported by the armed authority. There is no armed force here. But in the case of Italy was armed force here. The armed force that was headed by Giuseppe Garibaldi. The armed force named as the Russia. Then next one that is there is no secret societies in the unification process of Germany. But in the case of Italy, the secret society is there. That secret society is formed by Giuseppe Masini, the name Diane Italy. And then next one, that is the Italian unification was completed 10 years before the Germany was unified. That's the main thing. And then another one is that Germany in its unification had to fight against France and also Austria. Only fight between the France and Austria. But in the case of Italian unification, they gave up. The France had a tactful diplomatic alliance with France to defeat Austria. Diplomatic alliance with tactful diplomatic alliance with France to defeat Austria. There's another point that is Bismarck followed the policy of blood of iron for the German unification. Blood of iron for the German unification, and also where Cavour, that's the Italian unification bureau, and Cavour used his excellent diplomatic skills in Italian unification. And these are the main points related to this unit. That is the making of Italy and Germany. Now we have discussed about three unification process. First one, that is the unification process of Germany, and next one, the unification process of Italy. Then the last one, the unification process of Britain. Then I conclude my words. In the case of unification process of Germany, that was started in the year of 1866 to 1871. That means in 1871 that the unification process was ended. That means the Germany was unified. And one of the famous persons for the process of the unification process, that is Otto Bismarck. And then another one was the unification process of, in the case of unification process of Italy. That before the condition, that was Italians was scattered and also our several dynasties. And then in the middle of the 19th century, it was divided into 7 states, and that were main conditions before the unification process. Then after the 1830s, that's the beginning for the unification process, and Italy was unified in the year 1861. And the three famous persons are for the unification process of Italy. First one, Giuseppe Masini. He formed the secret society. Another one, Cavour as a prime minister. And then he made a tactful diplomatic alliance with France to defeat Austria. And then another person, that is Giuseppe Garibaldi. He is a head of the armed force. That armed force name, that is Russia. And then these are the main points relating to persons relating to the unification of Italy. The unification of Italy that was started in the year 1830 and ending 1861. Then we discussed about the strange case of Britain. That is in the year 1707. That's an Act of Union. That was Act of Union between England and Scotland. That's a result for the formation of United Kingdom of Great Britain. Then at last 1801, Britain was unified. These are the main points relating to this unit. So thank you.